King Charles reads from Queen Elizabeth's teenage diary about the night she snuck out of the palace. King Charles wove excerpts from Queen Elizabeth's personal diary written when she was a 19-year-old princess celebrating VE Day in London into his speech marking the 80th anniversary of the historic night. On May 8, the King, 76, charmed the crowd at the VE Day 80, a celebration to remember concert at Horse Guards Parade in London. Charles was joined by Queen Camilla, Prince William, Kate Middleton and other members of the royal family for the final national celebration commemorating the 80th anniversary of VE Day, which heralded the end of World War II in Europe on May 8, 1945. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. The King remembered how his grandfather, King George VI, announced to Britain and the Commonwealth that the dreadful shadow of war has passed from our hearths and our homes, and what then Princess Elizabeth wrote about that night. The celebration that evening was marked by my own late mother who, just 19 years old, described in her diary how she mingled anonymously in the crowds across central London and, in her own words, walked for miles among them, King Charles said. The rejoicing continued into the next day, when she wrote, "Out in the crowd again. Embankment, Piccadilly. Rained, so fewer people. Conger ed into house. Sang till 2 a.m. bed at 3 a.m. He added. The diary entry made the audience of 12,000 laugh, and Prince William and Princess Kate smile. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope your celebrations tonight are almost as joyful, although I rather doubt I shall have the energy to sing until 2 a.m., let alone for that matter to lead you all in a giant conga from here back to Buckingham Palace." The King continued, and the audience laughed again. The future Queen Elizabeth and her younger sister Princess Margaret famously slipped into the crowd to celebrate on VE Day, short for Victory in Europe Day. Their father, King George VI, had announced via radio broadcast that World War II was over in Europe after 6 years of fighting, and the princesses joined him on the balcony of Buckingham Palace multiple times to greet the cheering crowds gathered below. They appeared there with their mother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill, who led the country through World War II. King Charles issues candid cancer message as he opens up on his own health battle. King Charles has opened up about his personal cancer journey during a heartfelt speech at the community-based cancer support reception hosted at the palace. The monarch, alongside Queen Camilla, welcomed guests to raise awareness around cancer and thank those who support patients across the UK. In a moving address, the King spoke candidly about his own experience with the disease, offering a rare glimpse into his health struggles since his diagnosis. The royal couple used the occasion to express gratitude to healthcare professionals, volunteers, and researchers who provide care to cancer patients. King Charles has opened up about his personal cancer journey during a heartfelt speech at the community-based cancer support reception hosted at the palace. Charles highlighted the statistic that 390,000 people receive new cancer diagnoses in the UK annually, equating to over 1,000 new cases every day. The reception brought together representatives from various cancer support organizations that the King and Queen have supported throughout the years. Speaking about his own diagnosis, the King said, "As one among those statistics myself, I can vouch for the fact that it can also be an experience that brings into sharp focus the very best of humanity." He reflected on how his personal journey has deepened his appreciation for the extraordinary work undertaken by the remarkable organizations and individuals present at the reception. King Charles and Queen Camilla attend Easter service. Prince Andrew joins in rare appearance in pics. King Charles III and Queen Camilla attended the Easter Sunday Matins service at St. George's Chapel in Windsor on April 20th. After the service, they greeted well-wishers. Prince Andrew, making a rare public appearance following years of scandal. King Charles III and Queen Camilla attended the traditional Easter Sunday Matins service at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle, London, on April 20th. The 76-year-old monarch, who continues to receive treatment following a cancer diagnosis in 2024, was joined by his sister, Princess and the Princess Royal. This annual service remains a key event in the royal calendar, particularly for the monarch who serves as the Supreme Governor of the Church of England. King Charles's body language speaks volumes in new photo with Queen Camilla. Body language can tell you a lot about how members of the royal family are really feeling, whether they're leaning on a relative for support or making nervous hand gestures. Even King Charles couldn't hide behind his non-verbal cues during his latest outing. This week, the 76-year-old monarch attended a special reception at Clarence House in honor of his wife, Queen Camilla, and the launch of the Queen's Reading Room Medal. I immediately noticed that King Charles's body language looked different. There was a major shift in his usual relaxed posture. I couldn't tell if his stiff demeanor was due to the formality of the event or if he was simply letting Camilla take the spotlight. So, I asked ChatGPT, a type of artificial intelligence, to analyze the below photo, and I have to admit, I was seriously impressed by the results. According to the AI tool, King Charles was observant if a bit formal throughout the reception. It said, King Charles III's body language in this image conveys a mix of attentiveness, reservation, and perhaps mild discomfort. It also explained the hidden meaning behind King Charles's hand placement and how it likely indicates one of two things: composure or discomfort. Considering His Majesty's loving gaze towards his wife, I think it's likely the former. His hands are in his pockets, which can indicate composure and patience, the chatbot explains. He may be maintaining a calm, observant stance. Equally interesting was the tool's take on the royals' placement in the room. Charles III has been seen as a modernizing, if not revolutionary king, determined to make the monarchy relevant in the 21st century. That has seen him ditch some key royal traditions and protocols. And one may also have inadvertently boosted his relationship with Queen Camilla, 77. Unlike previous royal family members, Charles, 76, has taken a keen interest in the lives of his grandchildren. Sources have suggested the king delights in taking Prince George, 11, Princess Charlotte, 9, and Prince Louis, 6, for long nature walks, gardening sessions, and even feeding the animals on his estates. While he has struggled to build a relationship with Prince Archie, 5, and Princess Lilibet, 3, due to his estrangement from Prince Harry, for the children of William and Kate, he has become an unlikely fun granddad. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.